hello, Cancers. Welcome to your April reading. I want to wish you all a great month, and let's get started with the first week. So, the Page of Swords, we had the same energy in the second week of March, and we see this again during this first week. So, this is telling me there's going to be some miscommunication, some misunderstanding. You're feeling very emotional. You're feeling very self-guarded. You want to protect yourself. You're very smart, Cancers, but you're also very sensitive, and sometimes you take things too much at heart, and this is your emotions in a way are clouding your judgment. You can't really see things clearly, so even a joke or something that wasn't meant to upset you or wasn't meant to offend you, you take it too much at heart, and you're feeling very defensive towards other people. Especially if you're dealing with a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, they have a tendency to maybe joke around or say something that will upset you, will make you feel more sensitive, and will make you feel more guarded, like, oh, why you say that? I don't trust you. There's something going on. So in that regards, try to be a bit more open-minded, my friends. For some of you, this can be especially between couples, some misunderstandings between the two of you, or with co-workers, friends, family members. So just keep the lines of communication open and try to see the other person's point of view. What I'm seeing also is there might be some bad news or delays in terms of legal matters, or you might be asked to show some more paperwork or proof, or some more proof of any sort. So just do what you're asked to do, and don't try to not overstress or overthink this particular situation. But there is also a need here to be more mature, more emotionally mature, my friends, to just know exactly what your worth is and who you are, and don't allow someone else's opinion or different circumstances to affect how you feel or how you react. And I'm seeing that things will change because you will take the time to reflect. You will take that time to really, with the Justice card, it's also being very clear about your own self and your own thoughts. So here this time in the second week, you're thinking, okay, let me be just here, let me think this through. So you're able to see the other person's point of view, you're able to see your point of view, you're able to judge things fairly, and taking charge, taking responsibility, and looking for that middle ground, trying to come up with a win-win situation for both parties is going to be what's going to bring harmony, peace, and understanding in your relationships. So for the month of April, I'm seeing that the focus it's mainly on just relationships, how you communicate with others, how you work with others, especially for people who are in relationships, how you strengthen that bond, and how you overcome challenges that you might have along the way. And there is a focus there, and I'm seeing that you will come to that harmonious, peaceful place when you feel good about yourself, and you feel good about other people, and you feel like you're treated fairly, and you're treating others fairly. So things are even at this moment in time. And when it comes to any legal matters, any type of paperwork, anything that you might be filing, or anything of that sort, you will get good news. You will experience good news. You will the results will be in your favor. So any bad news that you might get, or small delays that you might get in the first week, don't overthink it, don't stress, do what you're supposed to do, and you will get the good results in the second week. But during the third week, with the Three of Wands, I'm seeing that this is a time for you to plan. Okay, you're thinking about the future. You're thinking about ways to expand your horizon, ways to expand your business. For those of you guys who have your own business, you're thinking about ways to maybe import, export, bring in more product, bring in new products. You're thinking about traveling. You're thinking about different ways. Maybe some of you, I see that you reach the top. You feel like you have exhausted all the options. In a way, you use all the options where you are, and you feel like a fish in a small aquarium. So you need to expand, you need to try different things. Some of you guys, there's this need to move, maybe relocate your home, change to a different city, to a different country, to a different state. So there's a need for change here. There is a need to expand and try different things and move to the next stage. You're happy where you are, you're content, but now it's time to plan for the future. It's time to have big dreams and big plans, and have set yourself different goals, set yourself new goals, go into a new adventure. And for some, it can be as simple as just wanting to go on vacation. You're bored, you're tired of the monotony, and you're feeling like, okay, I can't even think clearly anymore because of everything, because of things keep repeating themselves. I can't even think clearly, and I can't really make decisions with my right frame of mind, per se, with a Page of Swords. So it's that time to try something new. It's a time to, even for some of you guys, even get away for a weekend or anything to kind of bring that energy back and bring you clarity and have different goals and dreams for the future. For those of you who are in relationships, you're thinking in terms of, okay, we're happy where we are, we're strong together, where do we go from here? So taking that relationship to the next stage, maybe getting married or living together or engaged or whatever status you have right now, taking that to the next level. You're ready for that. You're prepared. And in the last week with the Queen of Cups, this is your energy, Cancers, the Queen of Cups. I'm seeing that this is a great time for those of you who are planning to get pregnant. This is a great time for that. You might even discover that you're pregnant in April, or you will get or it's a good time to, I see you being very fertile and try for babies during this time. But with the Queen of Cups, I'm also feeling that you're willing to love and give to others. Now you're finally in a place when you're comfortable with yourself, you're in peace with yourself, in harmony, your emotions are balanced, you want to give to others, you want to love unconditionally, you want to support others, but you're also comfortable with where you are in this moment in time. I'm feeling that a lot of you guys, especially for those who have children, you will be focusing on your family and your children, on loving, caring for them. You're also very loving when it comes to family members. If you don't have your own children, you're playing that mother role towards other people, even at work, or always being very loving and very caring. I'm also feeling, for those of you who are the males of male Cancers, you guys have this very strong woman figure in your life that is loving and supporting and loves you unconditionally. So you're blessed in that direction. And I'm feeling that this is finally the time that after that first week when you felt like you were very emotional, not really feeling truly yourself, now you know what your role is in life, you know what your role is with people around you that love you and support you, you're comfortable in your skin, you're comfortable with the things that you have accomplished and who you are, and there is this time of peace, time of caring for others, also caring for yourself, and you feeling truly those best qualities of Cancer, those best Cancerian qualities when you're focusing on home, you're focusing on your home, on your family. Some of you guys might even plan to maybe buy a house in another place, buy a second home near the ocean, near the water, near a lake, because that's one of the things that Cancers love to have. They love to live near the water. It calls them, it gives them that peace and that tranquility. So some of you might even plan for that. Might even plan to, okay, next thing I want to do is buy a home near water, or a second home. It might be for some of you. And from the oracle of your soul's lessons, the message is adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Okay, beautiful message, very true. Adversity. Every time we feel like there's no, we feel like we're cornered in a way, we're boxed in, that's when we start thinking outside the box. That's when we start having different creative ideas, those creative flows. The creativity starts flowing. Or our primal instinct kicks in, and we're thinking about different ways to survive, different ways to get out of this particular situation. Sometimes if you're too comfortable and everything is perfect, there's no way to grow, because you don't want to grow. You're too comfortable in that comfort zone. And this is the same reason why a lot of people maybe that immigrate to different countries or start from zero somewhere, make it because they have this desire to grow and this desire to overcome the challenges, and they find different ways to do so. Okay, my friends, so adversity, I accept. Tell yourself, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. And for the couples who have had these misunderstandings and not really getting along maybe that well, this is also something that will help you get closer together. The more things you experience as a couple, the more things you overcome, the more challenges you overcome, the closer you get together. Then think about a couple that nothing ever happens, and they never have any arguments, they never disagree on anything. There's not much room to grow, but the more you overcome together, the more it brings you closer to one another. And from the oracle of love, the message is trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Okay, so beautiful message, and it's directly linked with the Justice card. The moment you realize, okay, I'm responsible for part of this situation, like the other person is, I'm responsible as well. At the moment you take responsibility, and you accept that you need to change, or the other person need to change, or you accept that something was oversaid, or you were too emotional, maybe that moment the transformation you're automatically transforming yourself, because now you're not just seeing your point of view, what you're thinking, but you're also seeing the other person's point of view. You're also taking in consideration that person's feelings, or that person's way of viewing the world. Okay, so have trust that there's love there's compassion there, that maybe if the other person is criticizing you or saying something that you might not like, trust that they're coming from a good place. Trust they're coming from a loving, caring place. Okay, my friend? And that's why the image is so beautiful. It's a couple just holding each other, embracing each other, and then we have this kind of light going around them, getting them even closer and closer together. From the oracle of your heart, the message is flow. Allow things to flow. Okay, that's why we have the compass in the back and the guy just kind of holding his heart. You have to allow your emotions to lead the way, your instinct, your gut feeling to tell you where to go and what's the next step. At this moment, this is the difference between the Three of Wands with that very fiery energy when you're thinking, you're excited, you're impulsive. Oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, I have this plan, I want to go here, I want to all this, but coming from excitement, coming from being impulsive, just in the moment, not really thinking things through, just saying to yourself, oh, that's what I want to do, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and just taking maybe even making decisions that are not the right decisions for you. You're just going by what your what that excitement, what that impulse is telling you. But the oracle says flow. Allow things to flow. Allow your emotions around the right time to happen. Don't push things. Don't rush into anything. Follow your intuition. Follow your gut instinct. It's great that you're ambitious, that you're passionate, that you have dreams, that you have goals for the future. But also you have to, in a way, be more rational about it and go with what your heart is telling you. Because something that might be trending now might not be the best option for you, especially for people who are thinking about investing into a new business or adding more products, and you will impulsively, you're thinking, oh, this is something is trending right now, or I like this product. You're not really thinking things through. You're just happy and excited about it. You invest this large amount of money, and with the 3, it's overseas, so it's so you're importing from another country a large shipment, or you're investing, you're investing, and it might not be the right decision for you. So don't just go with your impulses, but go with your emotions, with your heart, and with what your gut instinct tells you. Okay, my friends, this is all the messages that I had for you guys. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. It helps me a lot. Share it with other friends as well. And I see you on my next video. Bye-bye.